Hey everyone, it's Amanda here with your rune scope. Big announcement this month. As of mid-November, rune scopes will be going on an indefinite hiatus. So my full-time gig has just gotten to be a little too much to try to balance making the videos and private sessions and all of that stuff. So yeah, there will not be any more videos starting in May, and I will also no longer be offering private sessions until after mid-November. So if you've always wanted to get a session with me and you never have, it's now or never. I'll do my best to accommodate everyone, but it is, first come, first serve, for the 30-minute Skype session. So drop me an email if you want to set those up. Get them before they're gone, get them while they're hot. I did want to let you know also next month, instead of a rune scope, I'll be posting your 20 rune scope. It'll be the same format, but I will just be looking at the full year instead of 1 month. So that at least you'll have that here on YouTube and you can refer back to it through 20. This month's spiritual guidance will also be the final thing that I post over on the Vimeo channel. I am not going to renew that in worry, so it will go away at 20. But again, all of that content will be outdated as of then. This will be the last thing posted over there. So just wanted to give you a heads up about that, so you won't be like, oh, that spiritual guidance from 17 went away. Yeah, all of that stuff will be gone. So just wanted to let you know about that. I think that's it. Yeah, this is just something I had to do. I have to kind of, turn attention to other things now. It's just time. So, we'll talk about it a little bit more in the 20 rune scope next month. But this month, let's turn our focus to her. I will be using, in conjunction with our runes, the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. There are 2 videos. I think it's Scorpio and Cancer that I use the Oswald Worth Tarot, for those of you that are interested in that. But it was just too hard to shuffle because it's a brand new deck. So I've got to break this one in a little bit more because it was seriously like her hands. So I had to switch. So if you notice that there's a different deck in those 2 readings, that's why. Then, as I said, be sure to join me for our last, at least for a while. Hey, I never say never, but our last spiritual guidance reading from the Wisdom of the Oracle divination cards. This is by Colette Baron Reed. If you don't have time to learn the tarot, don't want to learn how to read runes, but you need something to kind of check in and read for yourself, I highly recommend this deck. It is the best oracle deck I've ever used. It's not all airy-fairy rainbows and butterflies and that kind of BS. It actually has like real world wisdom, practical advice for you. So if you are looking for stuff you can actually use and you want to read for yourself, but again, maybe don't have time to go into the study that it would take to learn the entire tarot system, then I highly recommend this deck if you just need a way to get some quick, concise, practical answers. So, and I'll try to remember to put a link to it below in the description box with everything else. But I think that covers it for now. But let's jump in and see what number holds for all of you. Hey there, Pisces. Let's jump into the rune scope for November 2019. Rune cast. Pisces. So, as always, Pisces, you got to keep in mind that these are general readings. So, I'm talking to a lot of Pisceans out there. Some of these messages will be for them, but hopefully some will be for you as well. You can always check the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages and information. Or, if you'd like a private session, while they last. If you don't know what I mean by that, watch the intro. It's all there. Yeah, all the information is below in the box. But in general, for her, what's going on with Pisceans here? In the present, so we're going into our Page of Wands. So this could be a person or an opportunity here, Pisces. If it's a person, it's going to be probably somebody who is fire or has a lot of fire in their chart, or they behave like a fire sign, particularly a younger fire sign. Aries, Sag, or Leo. But this is for you, I feel like this is an opportunity. We've got Iwaz here. So this is an opportunity for advancement, an opportunity for a new project, a new relationship, a new job, a new a chance to partner up with someone or start a new company. Normally, this is work opportunities or a message, so it would be somebody contacting you, I feel like, Pisces, asking you to do something, asking you, and it's something you're really excited about. You're really passionate about it with the Page of Wands. Because again, it's that fire energy, right? I'm excited about this. It's something I enjoy. I look forward to. If it is a person, I mean, you could be meeting a fire sign in number, Pisces. This could also be an opportunity for a child. If you have a fire sign child, they could be asked to do something at school or picked or chosen to do something at school that they're really excited about, and you think it's pretty cool too. So I don't know, maybe it's a sport or the school play or, something they're really interested in. Maybe a teacher has singled them out for an opportunity because they're, good at doing their work or they particularly excel at a certain subject. You or someone close to you is being picked for something. And it's going to lead to new things. It's a wonderful new beginning, a great new start in some area. It could be a new beginning with someone that you already know, but pages are normally, the birth of something, right? The very start of something. And messages about that. Hey, do you want to come do this? Would you want to be here for this? Or would you be interested in this opportunity? So, yeah, there's something coming up right out of the gate here in number, Pisces, that looks really promising for you. A chance for you to really shine or show off your talents and gifts. Your challenge for the month, we got 8 of Cups in reverse. So there's something about travel or not being able to travel or it's your challenge. It doesn't mean you're not going to be able to do it, but maybe it's just because Mercury is retrograde and you know about that, Pisces, and you're like, oh, you want me to come do this and travel and during a Mercury retrograde? Oh my God. And it'd be for work. It's going to be all right though. I kind of feel like this apprehension, it may just be in your head. There's something that doesn't seem... There's something, Pisces, that seems a certain way to you, but it's not really the way it is. And it does seem to be, for most of you, connected to work here. Others of you, this could be a new job opportunity because some of you may be like, I want to leave this job. I so want to get out of here. I cannot wait to quit. Or you feel like, I don't know if this is going to, I don't know how stable my job is. You be wondering as we kind of head into the holiday season here, are they going to be able, what's going on? Your intuition be picking up on something here, Pisces. You'd be worried about the stability of the company or the stability of your job, or you'd be hearing about that at work. But yeah, your challenge is maybe I want to leave, but I can't, or I have to wait for the right opportunity, but it could be coming in work. Because again, you do have Canis here. So be open to it. Stay open to opportunities. And I mean, if you're not happy with your job or if it's feeling unstable, I just start poking around, see what's out there. I do feel like you will get an offer. You will get a wonderful opportunity. There's going to be something breaking loose that's going to be, you're really excited about. I do kind of feel like this person finds you though. I sort of feel like somebody's finding you. For something. Others of you, this could just be like this opportunity. They need you to travel. They want you to travel, or you can't. You got to come for an in-person interview or something, and you're like, oh, Mercury retrograde, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be worth the hassle. Now, others of you, your challenge could be there's somebody that you work with that is just not. You just don't get on with them, and you really don't understand why they're still there. Because their work is just really not that good. It seems like they're lazy, and you just don't they rub you the wrong way. You don't have anything to do with having anything to do with them. And if there's a work trip, maybe you have to go with them or spend time with them or work with them on a project. So that could be a challenge. But maybe you'll see a new side of them. Because again, Canis is a very positive rune. You even become friends. So But yeah, if it's not that, it could also be that this person is eventually going to be let go, or is not going to be there very long. So I think your challenge is to maybe overcome any fear you have with being around someone that you don't really like, or with working with them on something, because you feel like, oh God, this is going to be really hard because we don't really get along, or whatever. And it turns out, to be totally the opposite. Things go really great. So yeah, there's something in your head that's not gonna, the reality is not gonna here, Pisces. And if I called you Scorpio earlier, I'm sorry. This is the Pisces reading. Just want to reiterate, it was just a slip of the lip. It happens. Your help is the Fool. Again, travel. You and Scorpio both have a very strong travel theme going on here in Virgo. So Mercury retrograde or not, it looks like you have to be traveling. But yeah, it's a totally new journey. It doesn't have to be an actual journey. It could just be a journey of the soul, a new job, a new relationship, something brand new though, that you totally did not see coming, Pisces. You feel unprepared for this, but it's a good thing. And again, it could be this new relationship, this opportunity. You feel like you're not ready for this. Something coming up in her. There's also an element of starting over here. So starting over with someone again, or giving them a second shot. Maybe it's this work colleague or this person that you really thought was best avoided. But maybe you've had trouble like walking away from this, or getting away from them, either emotionally, with the Eight of Cups is an emotional card. So, maybe it's not work, maybe it's family. It'll be different for all of you, but I was first picking up on work. But now I'm getting more of with these other rooms, a family vibe. So it's like, I can't, I have cut off from talking to this person, but I really can't leave these feelings behind. They've really been hanging around, these emotions, these feelings, And so yeah, there's a chance to start over, to start from the beginning, start from scratch somewhere unexpectedly, Pisces. I do feel like it comes out of nowhere. And it's a little, but it's not like it's a risk, but it's not like when the Fool's in the reverse, right? When the Fool's in the reverse, it's kind of like, oh, this is kind of a crazy risk, and you're not an unwise risk, right? But I'm not getting that with this. I'm just getting the newness, and I'm actually getting like, that is your advice. Like, go for it, right? Don't let anything hold you back. Get out of your own head about it. Just be like, well, that's the way it ends up. That's the way it ends up. Because I think that you're going to be pleasantly surprised with how whatever this is ends up, and how it turns out, and how you get along with everyone, or how you reconnect with this person, or how this kind of goes. But yeah, for some of you, this could be a new start with somebody who has caused you some problems, has caused you some pain in the past. Could be a romantic thing, but it doesn't have to be. So, what must be accepted? You got the Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth, victory, cutting through the confusion, okay? Getting to the heart of the matter. And there does seem to be with Ansus some lies, trickery, deceit that was going on, or yeah, gossip and people. So this could be going on at work, or it could be going on within the family, but it is kind of like, you be the one Pisces saying, well, we don't know this, gossip is gossip, facts are facts. We don't have the facts. And if you're waiting on some honest communication, the truth about a situation, you are going to get it. But I feel like it's not like whatever people are saying or whatever you've been hearing, that's not the truth. It's been, just supposition or people kind of going off on their own. Or maybe even you, Pisces, like what you thought was going on, or what you thought the situation was, is not the situation at all, and you're going to get the truth. You're going to get and I don't know, swords are kind of cold. I mean, it is just like facts, right? It's reality. It's not warm, it's not fuzzy, but it's the truth. And so you are going to get the truth about a situation. And that's going to put it into all the gossip, all the trickery, and all the kind of, chit going on around you. But yeah, I do think the Mercury retrograde will affect you in the way that you can't trust what anybody's saying. I mean, you can't until you hear it from the source. Now, if you're getting it from the source, like the only person that could know, your boss or the person in question or whatever, then you can trust it. But just the chitter chatter or even your own mind of what you think's going on, Pisces, you can't trust that in the Mercury retrograde because I do feel like that's how that energy is manifesting for you, is through cheep, 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 chirp, 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 the little birds and what they're saying. Or even just feelings that you're picking up, because I feel like your intuition is off about something, Pisces, but it's not supposed to be on about it. Whatever this is, right? Maybe you're just too close to the situation, or it affects you so much that you don't have the perspective that you would need. I mean, if you're dealing with that, it's a great month for a reading. I would encourage you to get one, and if not from me, from whoever you feel like can give you the skinny on whatever this is, if you feel like you need it, because it may be a month where you're just unable to kind of connect because you're too close to the situation, or you can't kind of detach enough to get the perspective that you need to trust your own intuition here, as you normally do, Pisces. Your outcome, though, is fantastic. You've got the Three of Cups. This is a reunion, celebration. You could be, seeing someone you haven't seen in a while, seeing a few people you haven't seen in a while. But yeah, getting together, celebrating things, having some libations, having some dinner. So I do feel like that's a wonderful, sweet ending to the month. It's just, it's just like this huge sigh of relief, and then, having your glass of wine or your beer or whatever, and just being like, oh, I'm so glad that I did this. I'm so glad I didn't listen to myself, or I'm so glad I didn't listen to all these voices around me because they were wrong. And if I'd listened to them and not taken the risk like the fool and just struck out on this new journey or this new adventure, then I wouldn't be here experiencing this, or I wouldn't have, but I wouldn't have accepted or trusted this opportunity. And that seems to be where you're at the end of the month here, Pisces. But also, Three of Cups is a reunion card. So I do feel like there may be seeing someone that you haven't seen in a while, or it could be somebody you text or talk to a lot, but maybe you live far away from each other and you haven't gotten to spend time together. You haven't been able to see them in quite some time. So I do see that going really well. You're happy to spend some time together, and you do get some quality time together. But yeah, maybe two other people, because it's, the Three of Cups. So all in all, it looks like a good month, Pisces. You just kind of hold off on reacting to whatever you hear, what other people are saying, or even what you're hearing in your own head, because it does seem like there's it's really not at all what's going on. Perception is not what is really happening. It's not what's going on behind closed doors. So yeah, kind of be skeptical of all of that until you get this sort of truth, right? That kind of cuts through all of the deceit or all of the gossip and all of the little white lies here, because I think you're going to be happy about what eventually comes out with this here, Pisces. So good luck with the month of November. It actually looks really sweet. But meet me over on Vimeo. We'll get more guidance from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, our last spiritual guidance reading over on Vimeo. That link is below. If you don't know why I'm saying it's the last, it's all in the intro. I encourage you to go back and watch that. And I will see you back here next month.